Hey everyone, Michelle here, Business Acceleration Coach, coming to you live today to chat to you about live events, why you should do them, and prepping for them. So my office is a little bit of a mess today. You can see I've got stuff everywhere. I've been unpacking stuff and I've got stuff all over the place. Been ordering myself logoed cups and pens and all sorts of stuff. So I wanted to jump on and talk to you briefly about why live events. So for women in business like us, in businesses that are absolutely 100% purpose driven. So we are here to make a difference in people's lives. And in fact, I just had one of my brand new clients email me and say, hey, what do you think about having a separate Facebook page for a business and like keeping my own personal page completely separate? My answer was, yes, have a business Facebook page, and there is no separation. You are your business. If you're a purpose-driven entrepreneur, then you are your business. People are attracted to your energy. They want to work with you, and the illusion of separation is just a corporate thing, right? There is no such thing. You are your business. If you try and separate them out, it's going to be cold and corporate, and it's not going to come off how you want it to come off. With my I can chat to you with my arms like I like to. So setting up live events is fantastic just because of that, you are your business. If you want your business to succeed, you've got to get brave and you've got to get out there, you've got to start doing videos, you've got to start doing posts, you've got to start doing live events. If you really don't want to do posts and lives, then you've got to find another way to get out there. I'm not saying you absolutely have to do any one thing, but you need to be out there and you need to be seen, writing books, writing blogs, doing lots of things. But live events are awesome, and people are like, oh yeah, I tried a live event, I only got one client. Okay, so how much did that client spend with you? Oh, well, I signed them up for $100. Okay, and how long did they stay with you? Oh, 3 years. Cool, so you made about $3,000 out of them, and how much did the event cost? Oh, $500. Okay, so I think that was a win. I think people forget to look at the long-term benefits of what they're doing. Even if you didn't get a client out of a live event, you might have got them further down the track. So I'm thinking of so many examples to tell you, but I often do things for free for people, and people are like, oh, I don't do things for free. It's like, well, if I feel like helping, then I do it for free. If I don't want to and I don't have the time and I don't have the resources, then I don't. But often what I do for free then comes back to me later. It really does. It's all about the intent with which it was given. But back to live events and you. So if you want to do a live event and attract people into your sphere or just build some fame, don't even focus on getting clients. Just focus on what are you giving to the people that are coming. That's what will help you create an awesome live event. This is my short little checklist for you, just rattling it off my head. I've done so many events, I just don't even need to plan them really. So first of all, decide what are you going to deliver and do people actually want it. So decide what you want and then go, so what? So what? Why do people want it? And then again, why? So what? So just really dig down and go, yeah, okay, cool. So these are the 3 takeaways that my clients are going to get from this event, or the people that are participating are actually going to get from this event, and really run with that. And once you have that, then you kind of have your theme and you'll know your target market and you'll know exactly what you're going to do. Next, you need to decide a location. Don't do the other things first and then get the location. You need the location first because that dictates the materials that you need, how many people you can have, how the event's going to come off, and the theme. It's all got to match, right? So think about the location first. Then go and get that location. Secure the location. Oh, I can't pay for the location. Well, you're never going to if that's the way that you think. You're either all in or you're all out. Or try and get a location for free. Talk to some of your other entrepreneurial friends and see if they want to do a live event with you and you do it joint. Can you do it at a community hall? Can you do it at a local office that's really big that maybe they want their staff to attend it? There are lots of options. You don't necessarily need to pay for something. And then decide exactly what you're going to do. Are you going to present a PowerPoint presentation? Are you just going to talk? Are you going to do a workshop? And so then you decide what you need. Do you need a microphone if you're going to talk? Do you need a PowerPoint presentation? Do you need printed out materials? Are you going to need pens? Are you going to need highlighters, big paper? Like, what is it? So the way that I do that is I sit still for 5 minutes with a cup of coffee. Hardly ever happens that I sit still, by the way. And I think through. So I actually close my eyes and I imagine, okay, people are arriving. Oh, okay, I might have some balloon intro. Then they're coming in and they're looking around for something to do. I'm going to have something in their hands. Oh, and I'm also going to have name labels because I want them to get to know each other. So you'll get some really good ideas about what you actually need. Then, after you've set everything that you need, then you need to actually go and create your content. Don't create your content before you've done any of that stuff beforehand. Create the content afterwards. People get so wrapped up in this, oh, I'm going to create all this wonderful content. And then they go off and they create this wonderful content and then they change it all because they changed the location or what it means, or they haven't asked themselves, so what? Ditch the content creation till you actually know what you're doing, okay? Content comes last. And I often say this, I'm not your usual business coach. I had a funny example pop into my head, but I've got time. Let's carry on. Hey, Sarah, live events and how to build some power in them and giving you a quick checklist. You might want to go back and watch this from the beginning again, although you're pretty good at live events, Sarah. Sarah does amazing live events. Checklist. Oh, and then you create your content and then decide how far are you going to go with this? How important is your brand? Do you need to produce a booklet and do branding on it? Do you want to do the pens like I did? Do you want to do the cups like I did? Do you want to do the banners like I did in the background? And if you want to do all of that stuff, my darlings, Vistaprint is your friend. It is really bloody cheap. If you design skills, get a friend who's got great design skills to help you on Vistaprint. People get really tied up in their logos and branding, and it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? Yes, you need a brand. And yes, you need to continue with that brand and it needs to match your message and your target market. But please don't get too tied up in stuff. So I was coaching a wonderful lady this morning. She's like, oh, but I don't have a logo. And I was like, so? It's not going to stop you from owning your business. She's like, this is great because so many people are like, you need all that stuff first before you get going. But you just don't, guys. You don't. I'm not your usual business coach. I get you out there and making money now. Never mind making money in 3 years' time. I want you making money now. Okay, back to the live event. What have I talked you through? I've talked you through what are you going to do and so what. I've talked you through imagining the event and coming up with a list, and I've talked you through the creating content, and then talked you through, guys, then get out there and market it. Get it out everywhere. Think about the target market that you want coming. Where are those people located and where are you going to find them? And then go and post in there. And you can even do like a bit of a teaser first. So quite often if I'm going to do an event, I go out and I say, hey, I'm thinking about offering this. Who's interested? Because it's non-confrontational, right? They don't have to go, yep, you know, you're not asking for a commitment of any sort. You're kind of doing a bit of a soft pitch, if you like. So that's a great way to go in. Go into the Facebook groups that you're in, ask who's interested, and then do it. And if nobody's interested, it's not what people want, is it? Back to the drawing board and figure out what your clients actually want and deliver that. Okay, and then of course following. Don't forget, at your live event, you need to do a pitch. And you need to make an irresistible offer, and you need to have a sales funnel. And if you need to talk about that, then you need some coaching. So contact me if you are ready to get your business pumping. Fempowered is about to be launched again, and it's going to be crack-a-lackin'. If you want to be making money in your business right now, not later, have a fabulous day. Bye for now.